How's it going, guys? Doe here, hope we're doing good, and today we're discussing the Exalted Gilden Commander, and this time I've got some really good effects and boons for a boss. I'm pretty excited. We got 98% critical damage during Rampage twice, 6% water damage, and 89% weak point damage. The effects are minus 50% weapon technique and weak point resistance, but it gets plus 30% damage and plus 50% soul shadow resistance. The rewards are also pretty kitted. Now, I'm going to be using a broken build to start off with. This is the build. It's what it looks like. I won't go over it because it's going to make the video longer than it should be. I got 4,000 might. Weak point bonus damage is dang near 400%. So we're pretty kitted. And after this, I'll be doing a more balanced build that will probably be painful. Now, this fight is going to be sus. As soon as it unleashes the hounds, oh my goodness, the fight goes downhill. Now, there is a strat you can do at the very beginning of this fight. That is the key. And that strat is to break the Vosses, the Versaces over here. And they can give you, they give you money, and they can also give you ult charge. Breaking that one section gave me half my ultimate. You can get unlucky and not get much of anything from these, but you can get lucky and get your ultimate just from starting out here. Like, I almost have my ultimate right now. And I think I'll probably get it. If this gives me... That thing always blocks me. If this gives me like one... No, unlucky. But I almost have my ultimate just from breaking the vases. So, that's kind of nice. This fight starts off with him doing some weird, rah. He summons minions. I am using a slow hammer. I'm going to go ahead and hit these gamers with this. Kind of mess it a little bit. Are you chasing me still? Pain. How does it hit me over here? If I do a takedown, you can't hit me. Oh, that was actually massive. Wait, I just one-shot you. I can't finish him, though. Like, what happens is I can't finish him. I have to wait for him to do some other stuff. But him doing that, like, that interruptible parry attack, bodied him. I still can't finish him, even though he has no health. I'm popping this. I didn't even pop banner. I didn't do so many things. He still got shreked on. That's a parry attack. Do not do this to me, doggos. Not hash money of y'all. Now I can finish him. So, even if you have a broken build like this, you have to kill the doggos or something like that. Or it takes time for the game to register just how broken of an attack you just unleashed on this gamer. But I'm not going to finish him. Monkey W. I'm going to wait and do this again with the other build. And you can practice like that. You can just leave the mission and practice. There's also ways to farm gauntlets doing that. I'm not sure it's intended, but you can sure as heck do it. And even though this fight does have soul shadow resistance, I'm going to be using the soul shadow valor plate because it has better augment slots than the weak point valor plate. And augment slots are massive. By the way, the good augment slots I have are red. And I'm using pretty much the same build I used in the previous video where I fought Sunsteel Greaves or Greaves Sunsteel. So it's the same augment slots in there. And I'll be using a slightly different gear. All I did was change my weapons. I got Draskull's Legacy again, but it's now a water DPS one. And I have the Darkstar Crusher with water DPS. Although the last one I used a pike, but whatever. Same amulet, same charm. Rings are the same. I like having the overhealth, dude. This ring is nuts. I love it. And yeah, everything else is to tame. As for my skills, I'm rocking this, mate. So resistance does come in clutch because the doggos are, I believe, they do air damage. So you want to have this in place. Which, by the way, for an augment, I replaced the far right augment that was green with air resistance instead of fire resistance. Since this fight, the doggos do air damage, and that's rough. But yeah, most of the same stuff we got going on here. Now, let's go ahead and see how this works out. If I actually equipped it, bruh, that's an important factor, If you make a build, you might as well use it. So this is taking full advantage of all the effects I can, all the boons I can, and trying to get as much value from that as possible. We're wrecking the Vosses again, trying to hopefully get ult. If I can get ultimate off rip, it's going to be nice. But it is a bummer that it's got like a decent amount of resistance to this. You could honestly take the weak point valor plate and that could be better if you get ultimate off rip, because when you pop your slow hammer, you'll be generating weak points, and you won't have to get that surety rune, where if you use a northern technique, you generate weak points just off rip. So that is a tactic as well, but I like the augment slots on this valid plate more than the Illuminati one, or Illuminati, whatever you want to call it. And the reason I pop soul bubble here is because I want to kill these mobs as quickly as I can. That seems like I lost frames there. So I can't stun it. I probably should have stayed soul bubble for this. Ah, pain! Those little squiggle lines, not balanced. So that's you can hit a weak point after that. If you hit that weak point, it goes into this animation. Now we're going into phase 2, where it's summoning dogs and minions. That's balanced. Nah. My good sir, this is not cool. Bro, stop, cease. If you hit the dogs while they're casting, you'll interrupt them. See, like, interrupt is 1, which is better than nothing. Oh, pop that, we're immune. Get rolled. This game is not performing that well under stress. How did I dodge that? Pop this again. Yo, this Impalica thing. Nuts. And the bubbles also slow the boss, which is nice. And that is a 4-phase attack. You have to be in front of it when it's doing the third swing to parry that. By the way. No! It's doing it again! That's a parryable attack right there. I've been here long enough to get my thing back. I'm so slow! What the heck? Dude, I'm telling you, whatever this rune is I have, this impeccable lifesaver, life changer. Just that thing is necessary almost in this fight. Sag. This is the 4. Oh, that's a different attack. So it's got 2 attacks like that. Take a clap. All right, we got it. So this fight isn't actually that bad. It's more fun. It's a lot more fun than I first experienced. You just have to know how it works, and you kind of need to get a certain augment to make the you need an augment to basically negate some of the mechanics. I'm not sure if that's the best design in the world. I don't actually like that design, but at least there's a way to not get completely Shrek'd on. Because Shrek is love, Shrek is life, but sometimes Shrek can be death. It's not great in this situation. We got all the loot. I'm piecing out of here. I want to see what kind of stuff we got from the rewards, because we had the chance to get 2 legendary red augments. Please be like good ones. Oh, we got surety, dude. Let's go. That's like one of the best red augments in the game. Black Star. It's not as great. So just off that alone, we're getting some pretty good stuff. And this is this is the part of the game where you're gonna start getting pretty much close to what I have right now. It's just gonna take some more refinement to get really good items, because I still don't have like the best things I could possibly have. I'm still trying to grind stuff. Soul Shatter, Polearm, air damage. That's almost really good. The air damage is kind of meh, but yeah. Anyway, guys, that is the video. Hopefully it helped you in some way. If it did, make sure to drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more gaming content. If you want to help out the channel, use credit code OhDough in the Epic Games Store. That is another great way to support the channel immensely, and I appreciate that. And thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.